Okay, so this is my speech for 1315, and this is my honoree speech. I have my audience. All right. Okay, so many people live by certain mottos. I know my mom definitely does. She lives by the motto, rich and poor, intelligent, ignorant, wise and furious, vicious and viscous, man and woman, and it is never the same. Each solve independence in their own ways. So my mom is definitely one of the most unique people I know. She has a very interesting life. She's lived around 40 years now, so she has a lot of wisdom to share with me. She has lived in many different places throughout her life. She was born in Germany, and she was a military brat, so she's lived in many unique places. My grandpa was in the military, so they traveled in many different countries, many different states in the United States. So they've been around. My mom actually knows German. She's half Hispanic. Actually, I'm half Hispanic. My mom is Hispanic. So instead of learning Spanish, as she would have, she learned German. So it's definitely unique. It's a unique aspect of my mom that I like to share. A lot of people are always like curious, are you half German then? I'm like, no, my mom's just Hispanic. Then she was born in Germany. You don't hear that every day. But she was also moving a lot throughout her life. In high school, she was going to different high schools. She never was in a really stable high school or middle school or whatever. So she at 17 got pregnant, and it was something that was really tough for her, and I know it was tough, but she pushed through it, and she had really, really awesome experiences. She had my brother at 17, and I know she loves my brother. My brother is probably one of the coolest people alive, so I'm definitely glad that everything happened how it did, and it made my family stronger. Definitely made my mom stronger as well. She's also one of the most successful people I've ever met. She didn't graduate with a bachelor's or anything like that. She actually has an associate. She was going to go into law enforcement, but she just didn't feel it anymore. So she was going to work with my grandpa a little bit as she grew up, but she didn't want to. My grandpa is definitely a unique boss. So she sort of went into a middle school as a secretary, and it just kind of escalated from there. She went into a construction company. She was the human resources manager for a while, and then she moved up to the vice president of the human resources department. And after that, she actually became the CEO of my grandfather's company, and now she's a manager of an awesome vacation lodge in Port Aransas, and she manages the property. So she's really proud of everything that they have accomplished there. She taught me a lot throughout my life, so she's really important when it comes to the things I do. I always think about what my mom would do, what my mom would tell me. I like to think that my mom approves of everything that I've done so far in my life. I think my school career has been successful. I'm really excited to graduate with a bachelor's in dental hygiene, and I know she's really excited for me as well. She's taught me everything from cooking to cleaning to, stuff in class. When I was in middle school, she would teach me things that I just couldn't understand. So she's a really helpful person, and she's always been there for me. I'd like to think that, I have a lot of experience in the things that she's taught me, and I know as I get older, she'll be there as well. I would also like to honor my mom throughout the rest of my life by finishing school. Of course, that's something she didn't get to do with bachelor's, so I'm really excited to be able to do that and honor her because she helped me pay for it. She helped me, move here to College Station, and so I'm really excited to just be able to honor her in that aspect. And there's also another aspect of my mom that I find really interesting. She recently, around 4 years ago, got married to my stepfather, and I would like to say that they're soulmates, and I one day would like to honor their relationship by marrying my soulmate. So I'm also, that's another thing that I'd like to add. And then as the last thing I'd like to honor my mom by is having a really beautiful family and keeping my mom's traditions and all of the things she's taught me and my family for the rest of my life, and hopefully for the rest of my family's life. So yeah, thank you guys for listening, and hope you guys have a good one.